Something I've been thinking about a lot lately. I talked to Scott about it yesterday, and I talked to the mods a little bit. I just let them know. So you guys will know the last probably like 6 months, I think I've talked quite a few times about not really feeling like myself in regards to streaming and in regards to like really like content kind of as a whole. It's been kind of a weird time. The climate for content creation is not great. I've been struggling a lot with what my value as a creator is, and I've been kind of feeling lost. And while I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, especially probably this last month, I think that I have realized I kind of just feel unfulfilled. I absolutely love what I do. I love streaming. I love hanging out with you guys. I love what we've built here. I love playing games. I love everything about this. This industry is always changing. And in the last 8.5 years that I have been streaming, it has changed a lot. Not always for the better, more often than not recently for the worse. I feel like I have spent so long building and curating multiple platforms to be able to focus on this one. I have been trying to do new things. I've been trying to implement YouTube and implement content into Instagram and focus on those things and try and do that. But the fact of the matter is, y'all, and I don't know how this is going to come out, but I don't care anymore. I don't want the only thing that I do and the only thing that I am in regards to social media and streaming to be this, to be gaming, to be focused on this one isolated hobby that I have and feel like I need to stretch that as thin as possible across multiple platforms to ultimately curate the same content everywhere. I don't just want to be that person, especially when it feels like I'm doing that in an industry that doesn't give a shit. Companies are not paying as well, nor are they paying on time, nor are they paying in a timely manner when they do pay. I feel like I have spent years curating a TikTok to go with my stream. I have curated social media, Twitter, and everything else to be the same algorithm for me to be able to post those things. I have sliced and diced content from stream to go on multiple platforms, but at the end of the day, it feels like to other people that is all I am, is the content that I post. And I don't want to be that anymore. I'm not quitting streaming. I'm nothing like that. This is not me saying that I'm not going to make content anymore, but I don't want to just be like this. When I talk about Jambo, it feels like it's a different person. Not that I'm not me when I'm on stream. It just feels like I am doing these things because I feel like I have to. And there is so much pressure everywhere on social media and whatever, that where people are constantly talking about like, you have to constantly be doing this and doing that and doing it this way. And you have to make sure that every single platform you have is super cohesive and that everything is whatever. And like, I just don't care anymore. I don't care. And I don't want to care. I want to make content here that I love, but what I really, really want is to make content on other platforms that I love too. So I've made the decision to completely nuke my Instagram and my YouTube. I don't want to be posting just clips from stream on YouTube and VODs and whatever. I don't want to do that. I feel like there's such a focus on trying to monetize every platform, and I get it, and I'm not anti-monetization. But for me, I can't just do something to monetize. I can't just be uploading VODs to YouTube to monetize. I don't care that much. I don't care. I don't want to sit and just keep posting to all of these platforms to try and just make it more of this part of my career. Like, I understand that this is my career, and maybe I'm partially shooting myself in the foot, but I'm gonna be so honest, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore. I don't want everything to just be me as a streamer. There are so many other parts of me and so many different facets of my life and interests that I have and hobbies that I enjoy that I don't feel like I can share without somehow taking away from my career, which is insane because my career is literally me. It's just me. But the content creation space is literally so finicky and so diluted and saturated. The only thing it feels like a lot of people care about is making content. And maybe that sounds a type of way when that's my job. But again, I'm not saying that I don't want to make content. What I'm saying is I want to make different content. Maybe my Instagram is more personal. Maybe that is something where I can share other things, where I can share other hobbies that I have, what I'm reading, movies I'm watching, TV shows I'm watching. I am a huge movie and TV show person, but I don't have anywhere to talk about that. I love reading, but I feel like that isn't something that I have time for because I need to be focusing on other content. I feel like I love watching sports. Can't talk about that anywhere either because it doesn't fit into any of my content. I enjoy all kinds of things. I want to take up new hobbies. I want to get back into photography. I want to finally get a camera that I'm going to be able to keep and that I can use and take on trips. I want to do so many things, and I don't want to feel like I have to recycle content for the rest of my life because that fucking sucks. And especially with the state of Twitch right now and how uncertain the future is, because I'm sorry, y'all, something fucky's happening and I don't know what it is, but I think that we're going to see a lot of changes in the next year, and I don't know that we're going to like them all. And I am not willing to sacrifice everything else that I enjoy in life that I maybe want to share for the sake of content, when in reality, I don't feel like I can't just be this person all the time. I feel unfulfilled. I don't want to have 3 or 4 different channels on TikTok or different Instagrams, different YouTubes. Like, I just want to be myself on one platform each. I just want it all to be me and how I want to post content and curate content. And I want to be able to be the different facets of myself and not like I have to continually just be this one all the time. No, I think at the end of the day, I just don't want outside pressure to literally just be like a show horse. The problem is, while this is my job, I can't keep doing it if I'm not introspective on what I need to be happy in it as well. I don't want to just be, I feel so much pressure to play certain games in a certain way, in a certain time frame. I feel like if I'm not playing games, I'm not entertaining. If I'm not high energy, I'm not entertaining. There's literally so much pressure that is subconscious that I think a lot of us don't even realize is there, because the pressure of the content creation and especially the streaming industry is to keep being bigger, better, louder, different. And you know what, chat? I don't want to be different. Can I be honest? I don't care. I don't care about being different. Someone asked me what separates you from another creator. I don't fucking know. You tell me. What makes me different? Why do you watch? Because that's what matters. I can't just constantly be selling the same content everywhere and selling myself the exact same way for the rest of my fucking life. I don't want to do that. This I can't do it anymore. And I worry that I am shooting myself in the foot, and maybe this could be a downfall, but I have to try because I can't do this anymore. I can't be sitting here. I don't want to have to sit after stream for 3 hours and trim down every VOD just to put it on YouTube so that people can watch it on a different platform when it already exists here. And while I understand the usage for that and why people do it, and absolutely no fucking shade to anybody, this is all my feelings, I can't do it. I cannot sit and recycle my content for the rest of my life just to be able to monetize on every platform. I am happy and comfortable on Twitch. I am happy and comfortable in the bubble that I have making the content that I do. And I know not every creator is happy and satisfied with just that, but I would give it all for you guys. You don't even fucking understand how much this means to me and how much you mean to me. This is everything to me. I have spent 8.5 years building up this platform with you guys. I don't give a shit. Things are going to come and go. People are going to come and go, but I'm here, you're here, and that is what I care about. I understand the draw, wanting to bring more people to your content. I get that. It's a part of the business. I understand that, and I want to do that too. But how I can't keep doing it this way. There is so much more to me than just that. I like writing short stories. Haven't had the fucking time to do that. I like writing short horror stories. Would love to do that and be able to put them out there and share them. There are so many things that I enjoy. I just feel like I have spent so long worrying that people won't care. And you know what? I care. And that has to be enough right now. That it has to be enough. It has to be enough that I care and that I want to feel different. I want things to be different, and I want things to be better, and I want to be happier, and I want to feel more fulfilled. And if that means that people don't want to watch my content anymore, or don't want to follow on other platforms anymore, or don't want to be a part of that or engage with or whatever, then okay. But like, I don't want to just be this. I don't want to feel like I can't share more of myself and be more open and have different content. I just can't do it anymore. And I think that I am entering this new era of streaming for myself where I want to keep stream what it is. I want to keep gaming and I want to keep exploring stories, but you know what? I want to do it my way. I want to do it my way. I want to do some just chatting streams. I want to do gaming streams. Maybe we do coloring streams. Maybe we do things that are different, that aren't just incentives for something. Maybe we just do them because it's fun. Maybe I don't have to feel like I can't do things. And I don't want to feel like I am transactional. And I think it makes me really sad that I feel like that's what I am. Like, I am just a transaction to companies. It's all just transactional. I feel like I want people to just maybe view me different than that. I want to have my other hobbies and the other things that I enjoy be at the forefront of what I do too. I want to be seen as a person. When people say that they want to support the creator and they're there for the streamer, I'm there for the person, I want to feel that. I want to feel that. I want to feel like that is who I am, and like I can actually do that and not be afraid that people won't care. I mean, I am afraid that people won't care, and that's okay too. But like, I don't want that to stop me from doing the things that I want to do and trying the things that I want to try and being the person that I want to be, because people are more used to seeing the same recycled content on every platform. And if I I'm not going to stop putting stream clips on TikTok, right? That's fine. Maybe even some YouTube shorts, but I just can't do all of this. I just can't keep doing it all. I can't keep recycling myself forever. And that's all this has felt like. I want to do new things, try new things. I don't want to be afraid to do it. I don't want to not follow through on things because I'm afraid to keep doing it. There are so many incentives that we have had for special streams that I haven't done simply because I'm afraid to do them. Never said that before, but it's true. There are so many things that just haven't happened because I am afraid to do them. Because I'm afraid doing something different that exercises a new skill or something that I have or a hobby or an interest is just not going to be fun for anyone and no one's going to care. So I don't do them. I set up incentives for special things and special streams and special things to do because that is the only way that I feel like I'll know if people are interested. Do you know how sad that is? How sad it is to live with that up there? I don't want to do that anymore. If there's something I want to make and something I want to do, I just want to do it. And I want to feel like people care, you know? And maybe that's selfish, but I do. I want to feel like that matters to someone. I want to feel like I am not just this fucking talking head here that sometimes plays games and does whatever. I don't want to just like be that. I don't want to just be like another creator. And I know at the end of the day I am. Like, that's pretty much it. That's all I am to a lot of people, is just another person who makes content on Twitch. But I don't want to feel that way about myself. I'm trying really hard not to cry, but I don't want to feel that way. I don't want to feel like I'm just some streamer and I'm just Jambo that I turn on and off. I don't want that anymore. I want to be who I am, and I want to feel like when I'm coming on stream, it is genuinely me here, and I'm not feeling like I have to be different. I don't want to be crying before I start streams or talking myself out of streaming because I just don't think people are gonna care, and I cannot, if I'm not a certain way, people aren't gonna care. I can't keep living this way and doing this and being this person. Something has to change, and I have to change it. Nobody is going to change it for me. And I have to be honest about what I want and what I'm feeling and tell people what that is, because otherwise nobody is going to know. I need validation. It's my whole job. My job is to create content for other people. Of course we need validation. And you know what? Like, I'm tired of acting like I don't. Because I do. I do need to know that it matters that I want to be this person, and I want to share those things about myself, and I want to I want to be different and more and show more of myself and not feel like all people want from me is this. I want to feel like I'm doing something with purpose and with merit, and I want to feel like that matters to people, and that I want to feel like what I do matters to me, and I'm just really tired of feeling like it doesn't. And it hurts and it sucks, but something has to change, especially with the way Twitch has been changing, and I think the changes that we're going to keep seeing in the industry over the course of this next year. I can't do it. I want to try different things. I want to do different things. I want to do the things that I enjoy. I want to talk about the things that I enjoy. I'm going to make some changes to the Discord, I think. I'm going to make changes that I feel are going to be better for me because I'm so tired of feeling like I am nothing to anyone except being Jambo. And just streaming here as this talking head, playing games, and that's it. And if I'm not recycling that content everywhere, then nothing I'm doing matters, and who the fuck cares? And I can't do that anymore. I'm sorry that I don't always have like a schedule posted in Discord, and I'm sorry that I don't always do what I say we're gonna do, and I'm sorry that I don't always play the games that people want me to play, but I cannot be a creator maybe like other people are. Sometimes I wish I could, but I can't be. And I just so badly want to feel like that is enough for the job that I do, and that I am enough in sharing the other things that I care about and am interested in. And I hope that you guys will support me on this and all of the changes that are probably gonna come. Because this is really scary, and I've been really frustrated and down on myself. And I've been thinking about this for like a month, and it's just, I have to pull the trigger and do something, you know? And maybe it means less, you know, sponsored opportunities, you know? Companies want me to use my Instagram, and maybe I don't want to. Maybe I don't want Instagram to be where I connect it to my stream. Maybe I want it to be more personal and more of myself. And if that is, then so be it. But I hope you guys will bear with me. I just can't do it like this anymore. I can't do it like this anymore. And I know people might stop watching and stop supporting, and that's fine. You know, like I know that there are some people that come here for certain things. I just don't want that to be, that can't guide me. It can't guide me, and that can't be what keeps me doing certain things that maybe I don't want to do anymore. I want to be happy, and I want to be fulfilled, and I want to feel good about myself and not feel like I am strictly here for the entertainment of other people and not also for myself. And I feel like somewhere along the way I lost that feeling. But then, you know, there's the worry that if I start shifting that, then people won't come anymore. And, like, I can't control that, and that's fine. But anyone, like, who says that they don't care about that is lying. So, well, that was everything that I wanted to kind of talk about today. You may now continue farting on me.